Can You Hear is a children's book that helps educate the peers of children with hearing loss on how to treat their friends and understand their disabilities. Author Kalonda Kay is here along with Kori Cloyd and their daughter Corlena to tell us more about this book and how it's making a difference. So guys, thanks for coming on our show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, a beautiful family here together.
Thank you.
So just tell me about this book. It's pretty amazing you guys wrote this thing. Can you tell me more about it?
Yes, actually it just sprouted up from the idea of her hearing loss disability and just wanted to share it with the world to just kind of inform everyone about her hearing loss journey.
And do you play a part in the book as well, Kori?
Yes, I'm actually one of the characters in it.
One of the characters? Did you guys write each? Is this basically about the family then?
Yes, it's basically about the family. It's Corlena's life, so she's the featured child in the book and the main character of the book, and then everyone else that surrounds her that's been around for her hearing loss journey.
So what inspired you to write it in book form? I know a lot of people do a lot of different types of media. What about a book kind of made you go that route?
Well, it's tangible, and then you know, wanted the schools to be able to have access to it. Children her age, which is who we wanted to, you know, symbolize within the book. So we wanted to be colorful and bright and fun. So what better way than a book?
And that's pretty cool. I want to mention, Kori, you're in the school system.
Yes.
Has your school reacted positively to the book?
Oh, yes. A lot of staff members have the book waiting to get signed by Corlena. And I know a lot of our elementary schools I actually took on the book and have them inside of classrooms right now in their kinder classes.
And you guys do signings all the time, maybe?
Well, actually, no. She's had one book signing recently, and that was a great experience. So people got to see her life on her documentary. We broadcast that in this book signing. And she got to meet a lot of her supporters that came out and signed her book, and she got to sign it herself. So
that's pretty amazing. How did Corlena's friends, did you maybe read the book in school?
Yes, actually, yes. Her school was very shocked. They're like, "How did this happen? Where did this come from?" So, actually, one of her teachers came out to the book signing, and so the school had been purchasing and sharing it with the other children because she goes to school with children for hearing loss, and everyone in there has either hearing aids or cochlear implants. So they're like her, and so they enjoyed the book so far.
So there's probably a lot of good positive change that maybe you guys have noticed since you've released the book.
Yes, definitely. The interest in actually learning more about it. I love being the advocate for her and her hearing loss and being able to share with families who have children that have hearing loss. They've been reaching out, actually educating the children that are unfamiliar with what it is, as well as adults. There's a lot of adults that didn't have a clue about hearing loss and how that works. So, yes.
This is probably, I can't think of another book that maybe focuses on hearing loss in book form, like especially for kids. Is this maybe one of the only books of its kind?
I mean, I have not found any others. There could possibly be some, but as far as, you know we haven't seen any other books, and that was the goal to, hey, let's introduce it so, you know, people are aware that this is out here.
And Kori, what input did you have as far as putting the book together? Where were you in that process?
Well, for the most part, just like, how do you think this looks? Does it look good? Does it look bad? Yes. Does this depict our life? Yes, it does. Does it depict Corlena's life? And it truly does.
So you were the creative director, probably.
Yeah, you know, the mastermind behind the scenes.
That's great. So can you tell me more about how the schools, more than just your school, obviously, but what about the other schools? Have you been doing lots of presentations, maybe, at other schools?
Well, he's more so been in contact with a lot of the educators, so.
Yeah, right now it's still at the roots, the ground roots of everything, but had a lot of people reach out to me from different places that they saw, man, we love the book, we love the story. How can we get her to come and read it at the school? So once we get to the point where I know we'll do a great job at that, with her reading, we definitely will be inside the schools and different programs.
We're going to talk more about this book, obviously, in just a moment, but stay with us at STL Live. We're going to learn more about What Can You Hear?